Oh, yeah?
Yes, welcome back to Harvester. It's a new day, a new crime to commit in the beautiful city of 51 people. Hello, Hank.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
Jesus.
I heard that someone took Karen, Little Miss Perfect, gonna get famous. Gonna get a picture on a milk carton. Yeah, well, I heard that Karen was gone. So I went over to Miss Fitzgerald's house and asked if I could play with Karen. Her mom just stood there, you know, in the doorway, and cried and cried. And I just stood there, wondering how long it would take for her to stop. But she didn't. So I went inside and watched TV, 'cause they've got color, 'cause Edna has money, 'cause she runs the diner and all. And I sensed she was feeling vulnerable. So I asked her to fix me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And she did. Then I went into Karen's bedroom and looked around for stuff I could take, while Edna was in the bathroom with the water running. But all that there was girl stuff. So I came home. But it was fun while it lasted.
This kid is one sick fuck, dude. What the hell? Yeah, you're evil.
I'm evil? You don't know what evil is. Mom says the blood drive is coming, Steve. You'll like that. It's for a good cause. And only bad people don't give.
Yeah.
Good. Finally.
Is my dad awake yet? No. What are you doing, baking cookies again?
Hello, dear. How are you today? By the way, I spoke with Mr. Johnson, and he's livid. Seems someone scratched up his priceless tucker. If he finds out who, there'll be heck to pay. Edna's daughter, Karen, has disappeared. Karen was playing outside as Edna closed the diner, and that's the last anyone saw of her.
Oh no, is that Mr. Potsdam? Was he burying Karen? Did she get lost or did someone abduct her?
I haven't the foggiest idea. All I know is she went missing last night. But Steve, this isn't something you want to be concerned with. Trust me. You should be concentrating on joining the lodge, not some missing girl.
Isn't a lost child everyone's concern?
Then let everyone worry about it. This is nothing but a waste of time for you. If you spend your time in Harvest looking for Karen, you'll regret it.
My time in Harvest? You talk like I'm a visitor. Mom.
Don't be silly, dear.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget to put the papers out.
Yeah. So it sounds like I should investigate this Karen.
Well, that didn't work.
Whatever. Here's your paper, Jimmy James. No! God damn it. Where? I got my baseball bat, a pitchfork, a shovel, paper.
There now. See how easy it is?
Yeah. Alright. Hello, Mr. Johnson. How's your car? In immaculate condition, except for the huge gouge on the door.
Some rotten son bitch scratched my car. My Tucker, my baby, my poor darling, my sweet cheeks. If I find out who did it, I'll kill him. Just kill him dead. I told that fool sheriff to beef up the patrols, but what does he care? Nobody cares about a limp dick fat boy. Well, I'll make them care. I'll make them care. Did you hear that Karen disappeared?
What?
Just goes to show you what can happen without a man's stewardship in the house. It takes both a man and a woman to raise a child properly. Says so in the Bible.
Uh-huh.
But try to convince Edna of that? Oh, no. And now she's lost everything. This might be a good time to drop in. While she's feeling vulnerable.
Fucking gross, dude. Alright, bye.
Bye now.
Bye, limp dick fat boy, or whatever you called yourself. Let's head to, Edna's diner.
I can't stop and chat, Steve. With Karen gone, if I stop, I think I'll lose my mind. I've got to keep busy. Excuse me. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me.
Okay. Let's see what the police have done about it. Where is it? I never know where anything is. There it is.
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you? I got a report here that someone put a ding on Johnson's Tucker. As ornery as Johnson is about that old car, I suppose he had it coming. I imagine it was just some kids pulling a prank. I suppose you've heard the news about Edna's daughter Karen disappearing.
Yes, and I'm concerned.
I wouldn't think about it too much if I were you.
Why?
This is a serious crime, and this is no time for civilians to be nosing around playing cops and robbers.
But what about civic responsibility?
Steve, I'd give this advice to my own son, if I had one. Leave this be. This is not the kind of thing you should look into. Sow some wild oats, boy. Kick up your heels. Join the lodge. Join the lodge, Steve, and leave Karen to the professionals.
Yeah. Join the lodge.
Stop on by any time.
Join us. Join us. Okay. Speaking of, who probably did it. What's up, Mr. Potsdam?
Did you say hello to your father for me?
No, I haven't seen him.
It's very important. Tell him. Tell him that I hope he gets better soon, and don't forget to remind him about his promise regarding the meat. I could use some good news right now. I just got the word. The order turned down my latest application. Looks like we'll be having the wedding at Moynihan's after all. So, what's new, Steve?
Edna's daughter Karen is missing.
How could anyone do something so terrible to her?
You think someone took her?
I think? Oh no, see, it was a kidnapping. Haven't you heard? The sheriff got a ransom note. Seems someone wants to dip into Edna's larder. Too bad such a sweet little thing has to suffer.
Uh-huh. Where were you Tuesday night?
That was a terrible night. Our upstairs toilet backed up. Pete Swell came over and fixed it. My back's still sore from helping him carry his stuff up the stairs. Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched Tucker. Serves the rich bastard right, if you ask me.
Cool. Okay. I'm sure he did it. Hello, Stephanie.
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
That place. It's so sinister.
Maybe, but I've got to join anyway.
You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. My faux mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information. For instance, She told me that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a Tucker. There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
I've always wanted a Tucker. Funny that Harvest would be full of them.
Any idea who scratched the car?
Me?
Why would you do something like that?
It's part of the Lodge initiation.
I see.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but getting into the Lodge is the best way to find out.
By committing vandalism?
Whatever I gotta do, man.
Well, I guess you'll fit right in, won't you?
Scratching a car is no big deal. Getting out of this mess is.
Sorry. When you put it that way, I guess I was overreacting. I understand that a little girl is missing.
That's right. Her name's Karen.
I heard the pod parents talking about it downstairs. When did it happen?
Tuesday night.
God, that was a bad night for everyone. Tuesday, our upstairs toilet backed up. As if that wasn't bad enough, Mr. Potsdam was livid, almost irrational. Like the toilet had it in for him personally. Through the wall, I kept hearing him ask somebody named Mr. Swell whether the toilet would be fixed by dark. And when Swell said it'd take most of the night to fix, Daddy totally lost it. Swell said he'd stay all night and fix it, but that didn't seem to help. Potsdam stormed out of the house and didn't come back till next morning.
Says to talk to her about scratching?
You're not making sense.
Yeah. Well,
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
am I supposed to go into the bathroom and watch this again? Oh, it's a new one. Okay.
I'm glad to see.
No. Whatever.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Uh-huh. Alright. Now he's gonna go to the cemetery and do some business. How the fuck do I get out of here? Look at this, there's no exit. Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Padded shovel marks are visible in the fresh dirt. Well, let's, shovel that up, shall we?
Thank God I found you. Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store? Or to the policeman?
Can you tell me who did this to you?
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
He won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take me to the store or the policeman. Please. Mommy said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
How do I take you?
Bye.
To the mom. Maybe I'll just tell her. Alright. She scurries off ahead of me. I'm gonna take her to her mom, because I don't trust that cop for shit.
Oh my God. Karen. Thank God. What happened?
Found her in the graveyard. She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money. Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now.
Bye-bye.
Yes, bye-bye. I have reward money now? Reward money? How much is it? It just looks like some wadded up fucking bills. Okay. Well, let's see what he has to say, Mr. Meatman. Hi.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
You molested Karen and buried her alive.
Yeah, I know what that crazy little bitch said, but it's not true. I was at home that night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve. Care to stay for some pot roast?
Forget the pot roast, Mother. Pot roast isn't for backstabbers, for persecutors. I won't share my meat with him. My meat! My meat!
Okay. Why are you covering up for him?
It's the truth. That's why. And I think you'd better be going, young man, before I call your mother and tell on you.
Bye. Get me out of here in this fucking awful audio here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's head to the school here. Now. Hi.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward, and if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction. Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils scratched his priceless tucker. I must say, I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time.
Stop it!
Say, congratulations on finding Karen Fitzpatrick. Don't know how you did it, but if I were still publishing the Sentinel, you can bet I'd run a full profile on you.
Fucking quality time guy.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Ew. Stop. A glass protected fire alarm. Break that shit. Oh, hell yeah, here they come. Rush, rush, rush. Perfect. Exit. Now the fire alarm should be, or the fire station. There you go. Get the fire axe.
Well, that didn't work.
Yes, mine. A ladder. Mine. Just carry all the stuff in my pants. Can I do anything else? With all the rows of pretty flowers, the firemen must have a ton of time on their hands. Okay. Okay, so now we're to head home. Examine the cabinet. Examine the light glow. There's a glow from behind the cabinet. I never would have noticed that. This is why I don't want to waste brain power with this shit. Where's the dolly? There we go. Examine the security alarm. This controls the alarm system. You turn off the alarm system. Okay. That's probably good, I'm guessing. So that will allow me to examine the security bars, secured with Phillips head screws. And I have a Phillips screwdriver. You dismantle the bars from the window with the screwdriver. Oh boy. Okay. Holy shit. Exotic kinky love equipment.
No! Leave that there! If any of it turns up missing.
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go! Go!
Nah, man, I can't. I gotta check this out.
No! Leave...
I know.
Go!
Okay. A screenshot from the movie Rosie Palm Meets Rosy Cheeks. Cool. This photograph is a constant torture for poor old Dad. Hi, Dad.
Steve, is that you? Come to see your poor old dad?
Are you my father? Really? I don't remember you.
Please. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I'm serious. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Just don't make me
Stop
laugh
it.
now. Remember the stitches.
My God. What has she done to you?
She doesn't know you're here, does she? Does she?
No, I had to break in. What the hell is going on in here?
I know it's a mystery to you. The sacred things that husbands and wives do behind closed doors. Maybe we should have that special father-son talk. Especially now that you're getting married.
I'd rather not.
But you need to be forewarned. You need to know what to look out for. The hobby horse and the jello.
That's all right. Don't get worked up. You need your rest.
Yes, rest. But why did you come? You must have had a reason for risking it.
I need some meat, and Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
Good old dependable Pat. Here, son. Here's my signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now go, son. Go quickly, before she comes back.
Okay. Bye. Well, that was unexpected. Mom is a fucking sex psycho. Whew. Okay, let's head to the meat plant and get the meat. Where is it? Get out of jail free card, signed meat there we go.
So, your father okayed the meat, huh? How's he doing?
That psychotic bitch has him sliced to ribbons.
Good. Glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son. You run along now. A new shipment of animals has come in, and it's time to start cutting.
I feel like I could have said fucking anything and he would have said the same thing. Sure, yep. Great. Okay, I have a chunk of meat. That's good. Alright. Nightfall descends. Yes. Okay, it's nighttime again. Let's head to, the fire station. Okay, let's shut this stupid dog up. Yummy. He just sits there, huh?
Jeez, what are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be drawn.
You just hang out here? All the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You'd do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that. And if you don't, it won't matter, because you'll be dead.
Dead?
Have you gotten your lodge application in yet?
Yes.
Good. You may survive yet. I guess you're here to steal the bolt.
Yeah, you gonna rat on me?
Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an object d'art, and since art should be interpreted, I'll give you a clue as to where the bolt is located. Darkness gives as darkness gets, but light invoked is light shed.
Huh?
Still here, eh?
Where else would I go, Steve? Have you gotten your lodge application in yet?
Yes.
Good. You may survive yet.
Uh-huh. Okay. Examine the wall light. Examine the light switch. Okay. They're on. And then I'm supposed to use the ladder here.
All right.
Using the ladder, you climb up and retrieve a piece of cloth and the wall light. Where is it? Mauve cloth? Okay. That's it? That's what I'm supposed to steal? Just some cloth? Sure. How do I get out of here? Having acquired the cloth, you make your way back to the house after an exhausting day. Yes. Another day in harvest. Alright, we're gonna skip this. It's the same shit. Every time. What are you doing this time, you sick fuck?
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. Hey, it's too bad they don't give scout badges for digging up buried kids. I like to see what that badge would look like. I went over to ask her what it was like, being buried alive and all. But she just stared at me, and twitched, and drooled. Guess I got my answer. Huh.
Go. I hate you.
Finally.
Alright. Let's talk to our sicko mom.
Hello, dear. How are you today? You know those firemen? The funny ones with the color sense? Looks like they misplaced a bolt of expensive fabric. Of course, each one of them suspects the other. Looks like a catfight is brewing. Congratulations, hero. You found Karen after all.
You don't seem proud, Mother. I wonder why.
I warned you not to waste time looking for her.
Am I running out of time?
The blood drive is coming soon.
What does that have to do with anything?
If you haven't joined the lodge by then, you'll find out. Still, I'm glad you found the poor baby. She says Mr. Potsdam was responsible for what happened to her. What a silly little girl.
I believe her.
Shame on you. Imagine accusing your future father-in-law of a thing like that. Is that how a range rider would behave? I don't think so.
Why would she lie?
Okay, Weisenheimer. Even if he is a child molester, a kidnapper, and an attempted murderer, That's no reflection on what kind of father-in-law he'll be.
What?
I just can't wait for the wedding. Can you?
Ah, fuck
Don't
all
forget
these
to put
people.
the papers out for Jimmy. You know.
God, I'll put the paper out for Jimmy. Here you go, Jimmy. You're really annoying.
Hey, Steve, you've been doing...
Yeah. Alright, so we're supposed to head to the general store now. And then we're going to give her some money. That should cover it. These 1950s prices are cheap. Take what you need. Let's see. A slightly used wrench. We'll take that. Examine the tape. We'll take that. Soup cans. Doesn't seem like we need any of that shit. Okay, how do I get out of here? Exit. Okay. Now let's head back to Stefani's house. The Stefani. Hi.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
Actually, yes, I did.
Thank God for that, at least. Those silly willies down at the fire station are just incensed about losing some decorating stuff. Some people. Yeah. Maybe they should be more concerned with fire and less with flame.
Okay. I committed more crimes, Stephanie.
Steve, it's so good to see you again. I get so lonely in here.
I'm sorry. Want to hear what's happening out in the real world?
No. I'd rather forget about Harvest for a while.
Come here.
So sexy.
Stephanie?
I feel so close to you, Steve. Like we're the only two people in Harvest. The only two real people. Do you know what I mean?
Yes?
I need to feel something again. This sense I have that I've known you. It's my only link to my past.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different than memory. Maybe we don't remember each other so much as we recall the feelings deep inside. Strong feelings.
Deep inside.
Maybe the body has its own memory.
Let's find out.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go.
I want you. Make love to me.
Oh, yes. I want you to.
Then take me. Now.
Oh, am I gonna have to censor some shit? I wouldn't be surprised. Why would she dress in that? Ew! Ew, the heavy breathing too. Fucking gross, dude. That's like barely kissing. What the fuck? Yes, well. Have you ever seen a sexier love scene? I don't think you have. Well. Anything else?
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. You know the firemen? Someone stole some fabric from them, and they're up in arms about it.
Uh-huh. I took it. Part of the initiation, you know. Crimes.
Another harmless prank? And how many more harmless pranks will you be pulling?
However many it takes to get in, Stephanie. If I have to use them to escape, then I will.
Are you using them? Or are they using you?
It was just a bolt of cloth.
You've turned the firemen against each other. They think one of their own stole it.
Would you rather stay here? I've heard that harvest is lovely in the fall when the leaves turn orange and gold, and the annual blood drive paints the town red.
All right. You have a point. Is it true? You found Karen?
Yeah, just in time, too. He'd molested her and buried her alive. He couldn't bring himself to kill her outright, so he just decided to stick her in the ground and let fate take its course.
Who? Who would do that to a helpless child?
She says it was Mr. Potsdam. And I believe her.
Oh, Christ. And all this time I've been under the same roof with that thing watching me.
Take it easy, okay?
So, at least they'll be coming to take him away, won't they?
Probably not. Everyone's in on it in
Come
this
back
town.
and visit me soon.
Alright. Hi, did you have fun watching, you sick fuck?
If it isn't my favorite...
Let's get out of here. Alright, now we're heading to the lodge. Hello.
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole.
Why? Who cares about all this shit?
Lack of respect for authority. A fine trait for a member of the Order. Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
Perfect. No, it's nighttime again. Same movie. Skip it. Okay. Barbershop. Closed. The barbershop is closed. Yes, it is. So what now? Use the duct tape on the door? What the fuck would that do? The strong window is well secured with strong tape. Oh, I'm gonna smash it now? Cool. Just straight up. A picture of Mr. Young Pastorelli, spaghetti on his mouth and all. Okay. As a young buck. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. What's this? Clem Parsons took this rare photograph of an extraterrestrial. Except for the occasional hairball cough, it's not hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Okay. A fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with straight slot screws. I'm guessing my screwdriver won't work, will it? Because it's a Phillips. Oh, straight slot. There you go.
Well, that didn't work.
Why not? But I have a get out of jail free card, don't I?
Okay, Steve. Consider your get out of jail free card used. You're free to go.
What? No thank you. Gross. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I used my get out of jail free card. Are they in here? Guess not. No. And she just left the baby in there. No idea where Hank is. Who cares? He's a sick little fuck. Alright, well, let's go back to the post office. No, the barber shop. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Light switch? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now they definitely know. Because they took me to jail. Yeah. Huh? Press Control plus F4 and click left mouse button? What the hell is this? What? What is this? Is this some sort of copy protection or a disk switch? This is fucking GOG, man. I have no idea what this is. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and end the episode here. I don't know what this is. I'm holding Control and F4, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And clicking left mouse button. Oh, now it works? It only worked after like the 5th fucking time. Okay.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
Nothing left to say.
Good.
Yeah. Talk to Mom again like we always do.
Hello, dear. How are you today? Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole. The next morning, Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted. Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me. Coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business.
Jesus Christ.
Heavens, if a bowl and scissors were good enough for your father, I don't see why decent working folk need a fancy wop styling their hair.
Oh my God.
That's how it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist. Isn't it exciting, Steve? 5 days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies. How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight?
Wouldn't miss it.
That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
Good cause.
How exactly is this bake sale supposed to benefit hobos and tramps?
Mr. Moynihan over at the Wayfarer Hotel can tell you more about that. Either way, I think you should be at the school tonight.
What does Moynihan have to do with this bake sale?
He was the one who suggested it.
I thought the lodge was sponsoring it. Is he a member?
No, but he has ties to the order, and he's intimately acquainted with the problem. He not only runs the hotel, he's also the mortician.
Okay.
Don't forget to put the papers out.
Yes. Let's get the paper. Let's give it to Jimmy. And we're done with this episode. Here's your fucking paper.
There now.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you again for joining me for a wonderful, thrilling episode of Harvest. Things just keep getting better and better. I'll see you next time. You stay safe out there, and as always, have a good night.